Welcome to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. It's Saturday morning and we've got transfer news for you. Yes, breaking transfer news on Jadon Sancho. Also, we're discussing Marcus Rashford. What is going on with him? Will Barcelona swoop in and take him? This is huge news today. Saturday morning, breaking transfer news coming your way. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. And if you're not already a subscriber to the Man United stream channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest Manchester United news and more from one single daily dose. So let's jump straight into this weekend show, and it's all about Jadon Sancho, the guy that nobody wants at United. I mean, look, Man United fans, the people behind the scenes at Man United, the board, the manager, Ruben Amorim, everybody, even his teammates don't want him at the club. That tells you volumes. It speaks volumes, doesn't it, about what this player's done for United. He came in with so much hope. We were begging United to sign him. I remember the time before we were going to sign him, and all the fans were calling out for it. Get Jadon Sancho, bring him to the club. He is going to be world class. He's going to be one of the best young wingers in the world. And the guy flopped. He absolutely flopped at United in a dramatic way. Didn't actually do anything. I can't remember one game where I could turn around and say, wow, he was worth that price tag. He was worth all them millions of pounds to bring him to United. The guy did nothing. And then his personal issues and, going off at United when Ten Hag came, obviously he had lots of problems, staying in there, coming to training on time. How can he not make it to training on time when you get paid thousands of pounds per week? I mean, if someone's paying me thousands of pounds per week, I would make sure I'm first person there. I'd make sure I'm early. I'd make sure I'm early and go home late because, of course, this is once in a lifetime opportunity. What is going into in this kid's head? That's what I've been thinking. I've been thinking, why would you do that? What about the people around you? Why are they not sitting you down and saying, look, what are you playing at? This is one of the biggest clubs in the world and you're messing them around. You're not even turning up for training properly. And clubs out there who might potentially look at signing you will think, no, we don't want this kid either. And that's exactly what's happening. I mean, look, he was lucky that Chelsea even offered him something. And apparently Chelsea wanted to just, give him a reduced salary, and he obviously rejected that and he would rather sit there at United playing no football than take a pay cut. That tells you everything for me. I mean, rather than go out there and try and bring his career back on tracks again, he's not old, so he could quite easily have said, right, okay, I'm going to show United what I'm really capable of. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play really well, and then they'll regret the day that they let me go. And then, of course, he can go and get a bigger salary, better contract. He could have signed a short-term contract with Chelsea and then gone and done wonders. But clearly he knows that he's not capable and he hasn't got the commitment to do that. And hence why he is now essentially just looking around for a new club. And Juventus have swooped in, but Juventus know full well that this is a case where they can really pull United's pants down, and they have been doing. They've been lowering the evaluation of Jadon Sancho, and now we're hearing that it's between 15 million to 25 million. I think that's actually, no, it probably is between 15 million and 20 million, but then the euros come into it, so maybe when you're looking at it in terms of euros, it might be increased a little bit, but we're hearing that it's between 15 and 20 million pounds for Jadon Sancho, which is an absolute joke, isn't it? For a player that we paid 70 plus million for is now worth nothing to us. We're not going to get anything really back. I mean, we're making a huge loss on this guy. Let's be honest, he's not the right player to have around the dressing room for morale, and other players looking at him thinking, well, why the hell is this guy still here? Why haven't they got rid of him? And United need to be ruthless. They need to be back to old days where they were ruthless, got rid of even their star players. Remember David Beckham? Remember Jaap Stam? All of these players, even Roy Keane. United and Sir Alex Ferguson would make snap decisions on them if they had to. But United haven't been able to do that so far because of what they've been giving these players in salary. And the same applies for Marcus Rashford. We're waiting on Barcelona. We're literally begging them to come and take him. And when you're in that position, you can't really then negotiate. You're not in a strong negotiating position. You're literally waiting on them to offer whatever, and then you're thinking, right, okay, can we afford to let him go at that price? And that's what Barcelona know. Barcelona know that the longer we wait, the cheaper Rashford's going to get. If we leave it right to the last minute and then go in with an offer, Rashford will be a lot cheaper than if we start negotiating right now. And that's why Barcelona haven't started any direct talks with United at this time for Marcus Rashford, even though we've heard that Marcus Rashford's agent has sat down with Barcelona, has sat down with Deco and discussed everything about Marcus Rashford coming to Barcelona, and they are interested. They really do like him. They do see him as an option there. But will Barcelona come in right now? Absolutely not. They're going to wait until the very last moment when United are absolutely desperate to get in some coins and make sure that they've got rid of all these players' loose ends. They need to tie up all these loose ends, and they don't want Marcus Rashford hanging around the first team at United. And again, for morale purposes, it's not good for the first team. So of course they need to get rid of Marcus Rashford, and that's where Barcelona will swoop in and make a low ball offer and get him. The biggest transfer Man United have been waiting for this summer, of course, is that of Bryan Mbeumo. We're hearing still noises coming out of the Brentford camp, and we're hearing noises coming from the player himself saying that he is pushing for the move. United still are not moving forward. It's really crazy. It's just weird. But we have heard in the last couple of days that it's Jim Ratcliffe who's pushing United not to pay any extra for the player. He wants to stick by his guns, and he is treating it like a business, I guess. And I'm 50-50 on this. I like the fact that they're not overpaying on players. I like the fact that they don't want to get their pants pulled down. But I also have to look at the United and think, well, we're not in a position to be dictating things right now. The only way we can do that is once we start playing better on the pitch. And we can't do that without players. We can't do that without backing Ruben Amorim. You'd love to know what Ruben Amorim's thinking right now, sat there thinking, what the hell have I got myself into? They literally begged me to leave Sporting. I was smashing it there to come to United halfway through the season, and they're not even backing me. They're crying over a couple of £1 million to get Bryan Mbeumo in. What the hell have I done here? I mean, he's just got himself in a position now where I think most fans, United fans, were hoping that he wasn't in, but this is it. This is Ineos. This is Ineos. And you have to now start looking and thinking, are Ineos any better than the Glazers? Or were we better off with the Glazers? I mean, it's a catch-22 situation we've got ourselves into. Ineos are probably worse than the Glazers, and who would have thought that? Anyway, guys, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe. You're watching the Man United Stream channel by the fans for the fans.